Hey folks, Kayak DIY here, coming at you right now with the Blu3 Nemo, which is the world's smallest dive system. So this dive system here is a surface supplied air dive system, so there's no tank involved. It's a pump-based system that sits on the surface, and everything you see in this box right now, this tiny little box, can get me 2 hours of dive time, and it's airline TSA compliant, so I could actually fly with this. I can easily pack it on my kayak, you name it, but that's enough rambling. Let's just cut to the chase. Let's open this box up, and then let's get this thing in the water so you can see what it does. Today, we're going to be trying out a new dive system. It's actually on my back right now, but we're going to lock up the house and we're going to end up hopping in the truck and we're going to see how this thing does. So I decided to put a wetsuit on because it's a little bit cold right now. It's the winter in Florida and the water temps have dropped dramatically. So if you're cold, you actually use up a lot more air. One little trick is the wetsuit has this little tag in the back. You just bend over and then you can grab the tag of this and pull it up. Okay, so I got the Blu3 Nemo on my back. I clipped in my dive fins onto the backpack, which was nice because it had extra buckles, and we're gonna end up going to the beach here and doing a little bit of diving, seeing what we can find.
So to get started, what you do is you turn the dial on the regulator, and that turns the on-demand airflow on. So as you take in a breath, the pump will turn on and deliver you air. And now let's head under and see what we can find. So this is one of my first times diving with a surface supplied air system. And what I can say is you have a lot of freedom in the water because you don't have a lot of heavy gear attached to you. I was under the water for a whole few seconds and I already found a fishing lure, which was pretty dang cool. This area that I'm diving is known for shells. There's tons of people that collect shells here. This leopard printed shell is actually from a crab. These are some pretty nice pair of sunglasses here, totally wearable. In fact, they must have recently fallen off of some boater or something. This is a sea urchin, and actually many people eat them, and they call them uni, I think it is, U-N-I. But I'm not really interested in eating sea urchin, so this little guy is going to go back in the water.
Anyone lose sunglasses?
I'm sorry?
Anyone lose sunglasses? I got some nice ones.
No, can take them.
You want them?
Sure, if you don't want them. Are you seeing any fish down there?
Not much, but I pulled up a sea urchin.
You did?
Yeah,
Wow.
I'm a YouTuber.
What's your YouTube channel?
It's Kayak DIY.
What is it?
Kayak DIY.
Kayak DIY.
Yeah, someone lost them recently. I definitely.
Okay. Well, thank you.
Yeah,
Alright. Usually there's
because otherwise, like most of the glasses I find are like all beat to heck.
Yeah. Do you see any like big conch shells?
No, so far the bigger one that I found was just this. I mean, which is nothing, but
Sometimes we'll come here when the water's like way out.
yeah.
And there'll be huge ones like this big with the conch still in them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I already found some fishing lures too.
Oh,
And then
that's what I was doing is picking up fishing line while I've got the
Yeah,
pull up.
I got another one.
Awesome, thank you.
Yeah.
So anytime I'm out diving, I like to clean up fishing line that I find in the water or fishing lures. And sometimes I can reuse the fishing lures, such as this live target pinfish. That's actually an excellent lure. Then, of course, I get distracted and I see this crab here, which I decide I'm going to try to grab, but I very foolishly try to grab it one-handed, and I don't grab it right, and this little bugger got me and split my finger wide open. So that last crab really got the best of me. Later on when swimming, I came across this little bit bigger stone crab, and so I decided I was going to regain a little bit of my pride and try to catch them. Now, stone crab are actually delicious to eat. They're kind of considered a delicacy down here in Florida, and what people do is fishermen will end up harvesting one claw and then typically let the crab go with the other claw. You can't keep any egg-bearing females. There's several little regulations on them, but they're fun to catch, delicious to eat. But I really wasn't prepared to do any measurements on the claws. I didn't have any of the stuff, and quite frankly, I'm not going to keep just one crab claw to eat. So I let them go. Here I came across some hermit crabs sitting on the bottom. Check it out. Back in the Midwest, we used to buy these things for pets. They would eat like vegetables and stuff. Lettuce. With hermit crabs, you need to make sure that you have a couple shell options for them, so as they grow, they can switch into larger shells. So here I actually found something else that is a delicacy. This is a giant horse conch. It is a mollusk that eats snails, and that meat that you see there is actually edible. You can put it into salads, you can cook it and make fritters, you name it. The folks in the Bahamas know how to cook these very well.
Well, I tell you what, that was a blast. I love this thing. This thing is so portable and easy to take. I can be diving in no time. and I was already able to find some cool stuff, some fishing lures I was able to found some sunglasses, and I gave them to a lady. She was really happy. Those are actually some pretty nice sunglasses. And then I found a sea urchin, found conch shell, and also some hermit crabs, you name it. If you're interested in the Blu3 Nemo, I'll have it linked in the description, that way you can take a look at it.